Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Got a brand new pistol that just came out on the market. A big shout out and a big thanks to Heavy Metal Guns and Outdoors for letting us borrow this. This is the brand new 380 from Sccy. I call it Sccy, some people say Sccy. I honestly don't even know the right way to say it, but this is their brand new Cpx-3 380. And we have this on loan from Heavy Metal Guns and Outdoors. Those of you guys that know me know that I love 380. I brought some of my other 380s out here for us to compare to. But before we get any further, let's put some rounds down range with this 380 and see what we think about it real quick. And what kind of makes this different and kind of sets this apart from a lot of other 380s, it actually has a 10 round magazine, and that makes it a little bit bigger. It's not your typical 380 pocket pistol, but it does hold 10 rounds. So if you love 380, this might be a good option for you. But I've never shot this thing. Let's see if we can hit something with it real quick. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So, very first impressions, when you think about 380, I think about no sights, heavy trigger pull, and low round count. Well, this does have the quite heavy trigger pull. You know, it's not a light trigger, which in a 380, in my opinion, that's kind of what you want. And it doesn't have the low round count like we said. This holds 10 rounds, and it actually has sights. So 2 out of my 3, let me see if we can get the sights to focus there. If we can get those sights to focus there, you see you actually have those 3 white dot sights there. So 2 out of my 3 there we have on this. You got good sights on a 380 and you have a 10 round count. That's actually more than my everyday carry 9mm. So this thing definitely has a lot going for it. I definitely hit that steel. We were shooting at about 12 yards. But let's shoot it some more and see what we think about it. Real quick, before we load these mags back up, I want to show you a little bit of size comparison. Here is my Taurus Spectrum 380, and then here is my Beretta Pico 380. So when we kind of overlay them, you can see it's not too terribly larger that way from the Beretta Pico or from the Taurus Spectrum. Almost exactly the same size out of all 3 of those. But here's where the difference is. When you hold those 3 up side to side this way, that's where you definitely see that grip on the Sccy, or Sccy, I forgot how I say it already, is definitely a lot thicker. So that Beretta Pico is the smallest there in the middle, and then the Spectrum is in the middle. Then that 10 round count, you see they definitely have to make that a little bit thicker in the grip. So the profiles this way all about the same, but that way definitely a little bit thicker. If you're looking for a slim 380, this probably isn't the pick for you. You might want to check out the Beretta Pico or the Taurus Spectrum. I'm actually a big fan of both of those. When I shoot my 380s, I really like to test them up against this 6-inch plate that I have downrange. So let's just put some more rounds downrange and see if we can hit a 6-inch plate. I'm going to stand back here at the same at right about 12 yards and just see how we can do with it. With a 380, sometimes it's hard to get distance because you have that heavy trigger pull, and as you're pulling that trigger all the way back, it's difficult sometimes to keep right on target. So let's put some more rounds down range and see what we think about this thing. A couple things I didn't mention about it yet. Let's get a close-up on it. So these are made in America, so anytime something's made in America, it gets extra brownie points for me. Also, it ships with 3 magazines. We got 1 in the gun, and then 2 we've got already loaded up here. So 3 magazines, that's pretty awesome. You're not going to get that a whole lot anywhere else. But got the camera down range, like I said. Let me get my feet out of the poison ivy here. Summertime. But got the steel down range at about 12 yards. Got 10 rounds in this magazine. Let's see how we can do on this first magazine. 6-inch steel at 12 yards. Ah! Got a racket. Definitely has a long trigger pull there, like we already talked about. I got bugs crawling all over me. Spring is here. Let me finish this mag out. Oh, had one little stovepipe there. One didn't eject. I got bugs dancing all on me, but I could hit that steel. I didn't count how many times we hit it, but definitely hit it. And really, the trigger isn't that bad. It's a heavier, longer trigger pull, which is not untypical for a 380, but once I kind of got used to where it was breaking there, it's really not that bad of a trigger. Let's drop that mag out, put another one in it. Let's empty this one out on that same target and see how we can do. Maybe try to shoot a little bit faster this time. Not a problem. You can see there, hitting it, I think almost every time, shooting it pretty fast. So like I said, once you're used to where that trigger breaks, it's not that bad at all. I'm actually becoming a bigger and bigger fan the more I shoot this. I'm 100% a big fan of this Beretta Pico and this Taurus Spectrum. I recommend you check both of these out too if you're looking for a 380. But hey, I'm shooting this one good too from Sccy, and it holds more rounds. There's always something to be said about carrying more rounds. So tell you what, let me switch it over to my silhouette target and take a couple sticks back, maybe shoot 15, 18 yards at a silhouette with the Sccy 380, see what we can do with that. All right, it might be kind of hard to see, but there is my silhouette target. Stepped it off 17, 18 yards. I'm gonna pop the GoPro footage up right there, and let's shoot this last mag here and see how many we can get on target at 18 yards with this 380. Did it again. That's why you always keep one hot. And that 380 coming out of this has enough power still to work that flapper target. There's other 380s, those pocket 380s sometimes don't have enough boogie on them to flip those flappers on that target, but hey, this one did, so there's probably something to be said about that boogie coming out of this too. Thanks for watching the video, guys, checking out this 380. My opinion, hey, it's probably a good option. Someone that wants a 380 round but isn't real comfortable shooting the mini pocket pistols. Sometimes these are harder to shoot because they have more recoil. This feels more like a hefty firearm, but it still is a tamer 380 round. So hey, I recommend you pick one up, put it in your hand, check it out, see what you think about it. But we could hit stuff on a 6-inch plate at 12, 13 yards, and we put everything on the silhouette at like 18 yards. So what more can you ask out of a 380? We might have to shoot this one at some longer ranges and see what we can do. But thanks for watching the video, guys. Sccy 380, real new to the market here. Check one out. Let me know, have you shot one? Have you held one? Let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Again, a big thanks and a big shout out to the Heavy Metal channel for letting us take this sucker for a spin and sponsoring us with some 380 ammo. Always appreciate that. Go check their channel out and subscribe to them. They got a lot of awesome videos on their channel. But we'll see you on the next one. Hooty hoo!